to the channel. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than I originally wanted. The main reason why is because I wanted to combine the rest of the actions for the Princeton chin into one video. I did the corner one on the last one, but I think if I continue to separate, it's going to be too many. I already have, I think it's 3 videos on the Princeton chin. This one would make 4. And then I'm gonna have another one following this one, and then after that I'm gonna be doing just gameplay with the Princeton chin. So that's already looking at 6 videos. So I kind of want to put them all together, and I'm gonna be covering the remainder of the actions that you can do with the Princeton chin. So the first thing I want to do is go back to the triangle, and then from this we're gonna go into the middle options. So the first one, we're going to have this right here, and I can hit him here, or I can swing it across here to get it into this angle here. Let me show you one more time what else we can do. From here, once he's popping out, then what I can do is pop it to the big man, and then immediately go into a pick and roll like this. Next thing I can do is I can swing it all the way across, and then go into a pick and roll over here. After this cut to the post, I'm going to have this down screen, and I can lead to the inside if he goes over the screen. Now I got my switch, and from there I can have him post up if I wanted to. Next option is going to be to swing the ball all the way around, lead the point guard to the side of the wing, and then back to the inside. Let me show you that a little closer. Okay, so from here, when I swing it, the point guard is going to start following the ball. He's going to follow the ball. What you're going to do is lead him to the ball, and that brings the defender too far ahead of this screen here. So whenever we set the screener is going to be in a good position to run that pick and roll. After this cut through, we have the down screen. We can go into a pick and roll once we're done with that. After the cut through, we go to the down screen. Once he comes over, then we can backdoor cut him to the basket. After the cut through, one thing that we can do is we can go back into a pick and roll. On this particular option, it's best to have a 3-point shooter at the trailer position. What you can do is, instead of passing it now or handing it off here, you pass it a little bit late, and that triggers a down screen on the other side. Alright, last thing you can do after this cut through, you're going to get the down screen. You're going to wait, pass it here, and then lead this guy and go immediately into a pick and roll. So let's go to the middle. Anytime we have this middle alignment, we pass it into the post, and that triggers both players cutting into the basket, and then we're going to get down screens on both sides. Second option is after you pass it into the post, you get a double down screen on one side, which you can go straight into a pick and roll. Next option, after you get both of these players going down, you can go to the opposite side of that double down screen and run a pick and roll that way. Alright, next option is after the cut, make your pass, and then you're going to post up that trailer. So here would be Duncan in this place. Next option, once the cut, make your pass. And then this one you're going to hit in the crease between Shaq and the other player. Let me show you the window. You're aiming to get it in between these two right here. Next option is going to be wait for that cut. As soon as the cut, you make your pass and wait for the first one to go through. Here comes the next one, and then you're going to go immediately into a pick and roll. Alright, next option. As soon as the cut, you make your pass. Then you're going to wait for the next cut. That goes through. And then you're going to wait for the center. You're going to pass it up to the top. And then you're going to have a down screen on one side which you can obviously attack. These options should be used as a final attempt, by the way, because they do take a little bit longer. But here comes the next one, and then past the top, you get your down screen on one side, but then you get a back screen on the other side. From here, I can kind of talk about what the next options would be. So you get your back screen here. If it's a good screen and if the big man doesn't help out, then you should be able to get inside position here. If the big man does sag back, then you can pass it out to this guy. He pops out, shoots a three, and if you get a switch, then you obviously take advantage of the mismatch. And the very last option is going to be to wait for all these things to go through. So as soon as you get the cut, you pass, let this one go through, pass it to the big man, and then on the down screen, he's gonna pop out and immediately go into the pick and roll. But that's gonna be the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a longer one. I do want to get to some actual footage running the freelance, and I want to show examples as well of going against 2-3 zone as well as press and other defenses. And then, like I said, getting to some footage. But so far, this freelance has been working really well for me, and I've been putting up consistent numbers. So I look forward to getting into those videos as well. I hope you enjoyed.